with Dr. Anthony Coleman. He is the CEO of Broadlawns Medical Center, and we're talking about the impact that Variety has had on this incredible facility. Dr. Coleman, thank you, first of all, for talking to us today.
No, thank you for having us, and thank you for being here in our pediatrics clinics to witness firsthand the amazing care that goes on every day at Broadlawns.
All right, tell us a little bit about where the funds go that you receive from Variety, the children's charity, here at Broadlawns.
Absolutely. Anything from providing teddy bears to children in our emergency department.
Which the kids absolutely love.
Yes, and that's not all. We also benefit from your charity with state-of-the-art equipment for newborns in our family birthing center.
Yeah, and that's something that I want to make sure that people are aware of. Broadlawns Medical Center here in Des Moines is a state-of-the-art facility. You have equipment that is arrived to this place before it even enters any other place in Des Moines, and that's not an exaggeration.
Absolutely, and we would not be where we are being able to provide that level of care without the generosity of Variety, the children's charity.
Right. Now, we also want to talk about specifically where we are. You mentioned that we're in the pediatric area of Broadlawns and the pediatric clinic. You've really gone through a lot of remodeling here, haven't you?
Absolutely. We've gone through a lot of remodeling, and we have yet more to do. Thanks to the generosity of Variety, the children's charity, we're going to be remodeling our pediatric suite to add 4 more exam rooms and 1 office for providers to keep pace with the growing pediatric needs of our community.
Why do you think that is in Des Moines, that the pediatric needs are increasing the way that they are? Because we see that.
Well, I think a couple of things. Number one, if you look at the 2020 census, it notes Des Moines as the fastest growing metro in the Midwest.
Really?
Yes. Number two, I think the word's getting out about Broadlawns.
Yes, and rightfully so.
Absolutely. We were at one time a last resort, but we have transitioned to a provider of choice, and I think our families and their patients know it.
Yeah, and that has happened over the past, handful of years, and with donations and funding from Variety, the children's charity, that just accelerates the growth there, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
All right. Now, where do you think the one advancement is the biggest in the pediatric area of Broadlawns? Where do you think they have really been able to capitalize on treating and helping the community?
I think I'd have to say it will be in the area of our language services.
Really?
Here in the pediatric clinic, we speak over 56 different languages on any given day.
50? Really?
Yeah, so if you think about it in terms of barriers to care, if we wouldn't have had the language services that we have, there are children in this community that wouldn't be able to receive pediatric care that they so desperately need.
Yeah, even something as simple as what hurts.
Exactly.
You know, for that. And how does that make you feel overseeing all the operations here to see that the funds from Variety, the children's charity, are having that much of an impact on your facility?
Well, I'll tell you, being in this role is like a dream come true for me. And specifically after COVID, one thing I noticed about healthcare, it's an ecosystem in a sense that different communities, different organizations have to work together to provide care. And our partnership with Variety and the generosity of Variety, the children's charity, is a testament to that.
Wow. Now let's talk about some of the patients that have come in here and some of the struggles they may have had that you've been able to help with. We mentioned the language. What else do we have in store?
Well, we're seeing an increasing number of refugee patients, and I'm proud to say that Broadlawns doesn't turn anyone away.
Wow, and that's one of the most important things about the whole operation, is being able to accept everyone and help everyone.
Absolutely. When you think about the state of healthcare and how the population is generally getting sicker, we must begin to go upstream and try to cure or increase the health status of our population. So I'm proud to be a part of an organization that doesn't turn anyone away, and we try to heal the whole person.
Right, and we're here at the main location of Broadlawns on Hickman, which everybody is very, very familiar with. Everybody's familiar with that, but you've also reached out. You have an east side location too, we understand is doing really well. How has that one come into the mix?
That's a great question. So to your point, initially Broadlawns Medical Center was centrally located in this location, but since the need has grown, we did build a clinic on East University, and that clinic is full. We're seeing patients. As a matter of fact, our East University urgent care a lot of times provides more visits than any of our other clinics.
Really?
Yes, sir.
It really has taken off then and served a purpose in the community.
Absolutely. Continues to serve a purpose every day.
All right, so Dr. Coleman, there's people up there watching now that are reaching for their devices, reaching for their phones, considering making a donation to Variety, the children's charity. What would you tell them right now to encourage them to do so?
Well, there's a QR code on your screen. I would access that QR code or call 515-243-4660.
All right, so pick up that phone, make that call, scan the QR code. Variety Iowa, you can go to there as well and take care of that and make a donation. Follow the links at the same time. So it is really something you really need to do. Dr. Coleman, thank you so much for everything you do for our community here at Broadlawns Medical Center. Again, with help from Variety, the children's charity. Thank you so much, sir. We
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you. You be good.